Medical planning for retirement, we, Andre and Max and myself are all licensed in Illinois for health insurance, and we also have a full-time Medicare broker. We also can show folks how to make long-term care insurance unnecessary. Don't go surrender your policies, but using a Medicaid Asset Protection Trust, we can show you how to make it to where you don't have to have long-term care insurance. That's a 5-year planning window there to get there. It's a 5-year look back on that. Legacy planning, 1 to 10. Most of you don't have a will. Most of you don't have a trust. So probably in the area of legacy planning, we probably can't score ourselves real high. So score yourself there from 1 to 10, no 7s. And I would say if you already, who somebody had a trust? There's a whole bunch of people at trust. So we have a trust over here. So if you have a trust, but you still have a bunch of your money in tax-deferred retirement accounts like IRA, 401k, and that, you really haven't completed your legacy planning because you still have money in tax-deferred accounts. If you passed away yesterday, today your kids are paying the taxes. Somebody's paying the taxes. The only way around that is if you leave your tax-deferred retirement account to charity, they don't pay the federal income tax. But if you don't handle your federal income taxes, and now's probably a pretty good time, historically low tax rates, we've had these Trump tax cuts since 2018. We only know that we'll have them through 2028. They could be gone in 2029. So we only know that we have them for a little bit. Income planning for retirement, all the time we meet with folks who do not have a plan to make sure their money doesn't run out. And so you could score yourself there in the area of income planning. There is a, in the lower left here, it says my or our risk score is. I want you to write there, please, how many miles per hour should you be driving? And the choices are 0 to 100. We have folks all the time come to us. Typically, this happens a lot, or folks just stop paying attention to investments or stop looking at the risk because the markets are all-time highs. Your 401k, so many of your 401k is driving 85 miles an hour. We run it through a Riskalyze report, and it impartial, shoots back the information, and it says, pick on Jim, says, Jim, your 401k is driving 85 miles an hour, you could have a bad accident. So what speed do you think you ought to be driving? 40 miles an hour, 45, 50? What's your risk score? Write your risk score in there. I doubt that your risk score ought to be that 85 miles an hour, that's how you ought to be driving. So that's what we mean with that one. If you'd like us to x-ray your tax returns, check that box, and we can run an analysis of your tax returns.